Hello and welcome to the Digital Fair 2020. I welcome you all from Institute of Water Modeling. Institute of Water Modeling is a trust under Ministry of Water Resources. Our Executive Director is Mr. Abu Saleh Khan. Our trust is governed by the Executive Director and Deputy Executive Director Operation and Deputy Executive Director Planning and Development. All the divisions are distributed under these two directors. There is also Board of Trustee that governs the entire organogram. Current Board of Trustee head or chairperson is Honorable Secretary of Ministry of Water Resources. The other Board of Trustee members are respectable Director General of Bangladesh Water Development Board, Director General of Water Resource Planning Organization, Chief Engineer Roads and Highways Department, Chief Engineer Local Government Engineering Department, as well as Member Joint Secretary from Planning Commission. IWM's vision is to become a world-class institute of learning and research in the field of water modeling, computational hydraulics, and allied sciences in enhancing the quality of planning and implementation activities in relevant fields, providing solutions to water problem in holistic approach. The mission of IWM is to become a center of excellence and research in the field of water modeling, computational hydraulics, and allied sciences, and provide services in this field on a cost recovery basis in enhancing the quality of planning and implementation. The major strength of IWM is a pool of trained professionals, large collection of modeling suite software, and very strong database collected from research projects and clients. The history of IWM is a quite old one. We started as master plan organization in year 1986, and we have become in between a surface water modeling center, as well as now in 2002 we have become the Institute of Water Modeling. There are 7 divisions in IWM, which are Coast, Port and Estuary Division, Flood Management Division, Irrigation Division, ICTGS Division, Water Resource Planning Division, Survey and Data Division, and River Engineering Division. Climate Change Cell, Research and Development Unit, and few other units also are members of this institute, like Human Resource, Business Development, Accounts, and Administration. The major partners of IWM are Denmark Hydraulic Institute, HR Wallingford from UK, from Delft Hydraulics, that is Deltares from Netherlands, Bangladesh Water Development Board from Bangladeshi government side, Water Resource Planning Organization, Dhaka WASA, Roads and Highways Department, Barin Multipurpose Development Authority, Local Government Engineering Division, as well as other users such as development partners like JICA, World Bank, UNDP, ADB, DANITA, and research partners such as Bangladesh University of Engineering Technology, ECMOD, UNESCO IG, Tennessee University, Columbia University, and Yunnan University. IWM's breakthrough came from numerical modeling perspective and prospects. IWM has developed many numerical models for the water resource sectors of Bangladesh, which are vastly used by our government partners as well as international agencies. The major working area is, of course, water resource planning and other water resource development work. Some examples: the entire river system of Bangladesh has been modeled by Institute of in one-dimensional river model, which covers the hydrodynamic part, the salinity part, morphological part, water quality part, as well as flood forecasting part. The two-dimensional model covers the major rivers and the Bay of Bengal area. This covers the hydrodynamic part and the morphological part of river studies, erosion, sedimentation included. One of the huge tasks done by IWM is Ganges-Brahmaputra Meghna River Basin Model Development. This is used for water resource assessment and flood forecasting. The model is used by Flood Forecasting Warning Center of Bangladesh Water Development Board. The model has a 7-day forecast simulation. The Ganges-Brahmaputra Meghna Basin model has another purpose, and that's why another second model has been developed, which is the basin level water resource assessment and water management. The Bay of Bengal model has been developed by the Coast Port and Estuary Division, and the model has different grades based on the locations. It has a 1D model coverage as well included in its domain, connected so that the tidal rivers can drain out into the Bay of Bengal. The model clearly depicts all the natural forces that comes into play in the coast, including the tide, the wave, the salinity, the storm surge. All the different actions are replicated in our Bay of Bengal model. It is a high-class sophisticated model that is used to understand various coastal issues such as polder inundation, salinity intrusion, storm surge impact on Sundarbans and the coastal area, chore development project, island erosion and accretion, wave impact on island, and other morphological scenarios can be simulated through this model. Further is shown here about the Bay of Bengal. This is the salinity model result coming for the Sundarban and Southwest region. In all of the project, IWM always includes climate scenario because we live in a world now where climate change is a reality, and it is included in Bangladesh Delta Plan 2100. So we always look into how river flood or coastal flood will impact in base that is now as well as in future year 2050 or 2100, so that the planning commission and other institutes can be helped in future planning and implementation or project implementation. The future climate scenario that is given by IPCC, all the scenarios are included in our projects and feasibility studies. We have very detailed water distribution model for entire Dhaka, Sylhet, Barisal city area and other municipalities in the country. We have a very detailed groundwater modeling, which is a very difficult thing to do because all the underground data has been collected and integrated in these groundwater models. Here you can see that how the Flood Forecasting Warning Center of Bangladesh Water Development Board shows the 5-day flood forecast that comes from IWM model. IWM has developed two-stage hydrometeorological pre-monsoon flash flood forecast over the How region, and this is a great achievement for IWM since flash flood forecasting is a very difficult task. The groundwater model is very detailed, as you can see here how the different regions under the ground are modeled and included as data in the model. In a cross section you see the sand part under the ground, the medium sand, fine sand, clay, the lithological cross section. IWM does urban drainage management, large basin water management, reservoir management, as well as water supply system planning. IWM does scar modeling in river engineering and offers sufficient services for planning, design, implementation, operational maintenance for economically planning and engineering project. We collect sufficient scientific background and data, we analyze the data, we do mathematical IWM does monitoring work and it has developed 10-year forecast for Jamuna erosion management. IWM also has a research and development unit. Here, an example research project is shown from the R&D unit where they compared results from different established formula to assess which sediment formula is best suited for the rivers of Bangladesh, especially the Jamuna and Meghna river. These kind of projects help in understanding the overall river morphology, which strengthens IWM's capacity in developing projects in real life in these situations. IWM also works in planning, design, and monitoring of river dredging quite extensively with BIWTA, or Inland Water Transport Authority. The ongoing dredging activity at Old Brahmaputra is being monitored by IWM. It had been previously designed as well by IWM through feasibility study, taking into account the socio-economic activity of the area, how the improved navigation will help the people of the river area, and which is the best suited alignment for the river has been also analyzed and assessed in that feasibility study. This is assessed mainly by hydrological analysis as well as through analyzing navigational capacity of the river. The design of dredge section and dredge material disposal plan are also given in these kind of studies. IWM does planning, design, and implementation of coastal polders quite extensively with Bangladesh Water Development Board. IWM always considers the climate change impact while designing future infrastructure, since the coast is so much vulnerable for climate change. You can see here the cross section of a coastal embankment that is designed by IWM, where the future sea level rise is included in the design, as well as wave impact, as well as tidal influences. The design crest level is given here, which includes different conditions given by the hydrodynamic conditions, and how much population of the coastal area will be impacted in different climate scenarios has also been analyzed. These kind of studies help in detailed planning for polders and polder rehabilitation. ICT services that are provided by IWM mainly include enterprise ICT solution, MIS application, web-based GIS application, mobile-based application, smart monitoring system, advanced GIS analysis, satellite-based data analysis, sensor-based real-time management system, and artificial intelligence. The climate change cell works with climate models and climate data. The cell's activity is not only limited to climate change modeling, but also impact modeling, how the climate change will impact our hydrology, morphology, coastal area, alongside other zones of Bangladesh and socio-economic sectors as well. The climate cell works with global climate data and downscales it to regional area so that more fine-tuned data is found for Bangladesh. IWM does extensive training and technology transfer programs, not only within IWM professionals, but also with government officials, and includes trainers that are IWM professionals as well as government officials and foreign trainers coming from different international research institutes and agencies. The Survey and Data Division is a very big background division that helps the other divisions as well as does own projects on bathymetric survey, navigation chart survey, pre-post dredging survey, monitoring of bridges, cross-section of river channels, current wave sediment observation, discharge measurement, and water level assessment. A lot of primary data collection with our very own boats, ships, and extensive survey equipments. We have multi-beam and we do a lot of leader data processing. When we think ahead, we also presently involve in our everyday projects the Sustainable Development Goal of 2030 and the Bangladesh Delta Plan 2100. Our focus is on helping the government in pollution reduction, climate risk reduction, as well as collaboration with international and national experts in water sector. In future, we plan to use artificial intelligence as well for the growth of digital Bangladesh. And that's how, by using digital equipments, digital data analysis technologies, and numerical modeling, Bangladesh is keeping pace with Digital Bangladesh, and hence we are very happy to be included in the Digital Fair 2020. Thank you very much.